Alright. Salud, where's your cup, baby? Welcome to Sports Addicts and the Addict. I'm Alex. This is Jordan.
What's up?
With us is Davian. We're going to get things started. Talk about last week, week 11, and talking about the Saints cornerbacks. We did have the Falcons and the Saints play. The Saints obviously won that one at a very convincing margin. I mean, it was the Falcons, but it was Taysom Hill starting. No one really knew how that was going to work out.
What I was impressed with was Taysom Hill got the ball to Michael Thomas. That was what I was.
That's something they haven't been able to do.
Exactly.
Up until now. So
Michael Thomas had roughly, I think he had 104 yards, but he had 9 catches. Obviously, Michael Thomas is more of a volume receiver, and that's why I've never put him as the number 1 receiver, because he gets 10 catches a game, and you're going to have stats with that. Anyways,
right.
But that's one thing that they weren't getting the ball to him, and you have to. He's the best receiver on the team. You got to get the ball to him. Taysom Hill had, he had 233 yards passing, which isn't great, but on 23 pass attempts, that's pretty good. And then he also had 51 yards rushing with the 2 touchdowns rushing.
Yeah.
I like what I saw.
How about us being completely wrong last week, talking about how we think Jameis Winston's going to do so good.
That he didn't even play.
If you look at it, though, no matter who they put in, it's kind of the same scenario, though. I feel like, Sean Payton does have his shit together. He's been in the league long enough, and he knows what to expect, and he's putting together some game-winning scripts there with whoever he's got at.
He's been the best offensive mind in the league, I think, for the last 6-7 years. I don't really think there's been some coaches like Sean McVay and some of these other coaches that come in and have some good stuff, but he's been so consistent. I think if Winston would have started, I think they would have won by more, because I think he would have really, through the air, they would have had a lot more yardage, and he would have probably had 3 touchdowns and 400 yards through the air. But I think against good teams, Taysom Hill will be a better option, because he's not going to turn the ball over, and he's going to help. Those running backs are going to do better eventually because of the threat of the quarterback running.
Right. Yeah. And how about Taysom Hill identifying as a tight end in fantasy? That's
Thank you. 24 points.
Did you win this week?
Nope, I lost because I had Cooper Kupp on the bench.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had T. Higgins in, and then Burrow got hurt, so he didn't do well at the end of the game. And
so it's unfortunate. I lost as well. So you know who, and it's pretty surprising. 9-2. So we'll see.
We'll see when
I'll let you know. You guys will know. Once I know who won in that league, you'll know. Unless it's me. Unless it's not me.
Unless it's not me. So. I mean, that game was. I mean, it wasn't really. It was a close game for a little while, but then Saints took off with it. Their defense, man. Their defense is nice. They didn't even have Lattimore wasn't there, and they played good. So.
And before we go, I wanted to bring something up. I didn't even talk to you about this yet, but I feel like when we do our predictions every week, the loser should have some type of thing that they have to do because they lost. So
I already have what we should do.
What? I want to know.
On the previous video, we were talking about running that 80 yards like Daniel Jones and seeing who could make it. What do you think?
80 yards. It's snowing out there in Wisconsin now, so it'd be pretty rough there.
80 yards on film.
Okay.
We're tied right now, so we'll see. But
I don't know. I was thinking more about control shots for every game you lose there on film before we even start, so you can see the effects slowly enter your system there.
We'll figure it out. Catch us on the next video.
If you have ideas, let us know as well.
Yeah, shoot us a comment. subscribe, hit the like button.
Peace.